BSI and the Kitemark continue to move into new areas in response to the needs of changing population patterns and the environment. A current example of this is the application of the Kitemark to flood defences.
The idea behind the Kitemark scheme is to give people something that they know they can trust. They'll only let in a minimum amount of water, so much so that it'll hardly make any difference, and certainly gives them enough time to get upstairs with their furniture and carpets. This is a door panel. Again, it'll let in very little. Consider the alternative, sandbags. They do a job, but in the end, they give way and they let in gallons. The Kitemark test was devised by the Environment Agency and Hydraulics Research near Wallingford, using an artificial lake. It was in response to demand from flood victims. The most important thing was to keep out nearly all the water. Obvious perhaps, but not every product does.
Really, it's been driven by the public and the insurance. There were all these products that were becoming available, these new style sandbags if you like, but it was very difficult to know which ones would work and which wouldn't. 3 new products have been given the Kitemark, more are in the pipeline. They also include a flood defence barrier. But the big test is during a flood, something the people of the Severn and Thames valleys know a lot about.
I'd been waiting for news about them getting the Kitemark, because I know there are a lot of products on the market which are not actually going to be a lot of use.
This batch is only the first to get the Kitemark. More will be tested in the coming months.
The Kitemark has been with us for 100 years, and Anne has a positive and realistic view of the impact of the Kitemark during that time.
Well, when we talk about the Kitemark, I don't think we can talk in terms of major impact. Its influences are much more subtle. The Kitemark has established itself as a trusted and respected mark of quality and safety. It's been there for 100 years, quietly and consistently ensuring that a multitude of products that are in everyday use at home and at work are safe and fit for the purpose for which they were intended.
With the arrival of European and international marks, what is the role of the BSI Kitemark in the years ahead?
Well, the Kitemark itself is an international mark. Over 40% of current licences are related to European or international standards, and about 1/3 of the current licence base is located outside the UK. The basis of future Kitemark certification will call on a range of appropriate standards, whether they are European or international. Increasingly, such Kitemark schemes will encompass the whole chain of manufacture to installation and service and maintenance.
What sectors of industry will see sustained activity in relation to product testing in the future?
Areas such as our new EMC test facility are at the forefront of technology. We're helping designers and manufacturers design in performance and compliance to products at the earliest stage. This considerably reduces the time to market. Similarly, our new facility for assessing fire alarm panels will support the fire safety engineering sector. There we're working closely with manufacturers to develop hardware and software for bespoke panels. Testing will grow to meet the increasing demands of manufacturers to demonstrate compliance with regulatory requirements such as CE marking, and will provide a means of measuring performance of products. Testing will increasingly work with manufacturers during the product development phase rather than focus on compliance monitoring once a product is in production.
How would you like to see the Kitemark develop in the years to come?
I think I'd like to be able to raise public awareness of the Kitemark. As I said before, it's been in the background, it's been there providing that consistency and that reassurance for consumers. But generations move on and young people come on, and I think we have to look at developing their interest and awareness of the Kitemark so that they will have that confidence that their parents and grandparents have had about a mark that's lasted 100 years.